Pretty close. Lady Tanya backs away. Comes up again. They're off now. Edward Ruff away from the 2. Girls and Boys has made a gallop which is uncharacteristic for her. Lost 3 lengths before it trotted again. Up in the air goes Lady Tanya. Also, Did You Bring the Beers? And Alpine Suns come back through the field in a gallop too. Up front, Bit Keen for the lead. Southern Alps has worked up on the outside. Valley Lindeni, who holds the inside, hasn't quite crossed Tricky Rastus yet. And it's going to punch through Tricky Rastus and keep them all out. BD Suns a length and a half away 4th, and then came My Air. Edwards down next to the inside from Zoe, 2 lengths to Sage Trouble. Another 2 lengths to Zone Scarlet, then Girls and Boys, The Great Redeemer. Couple of lengths to Sunny Glennis, 2 lengths to Did You Bring the Beers, 3 lengths to Alpine Sun, and 6 lengths away last is Lady Tanya. Heading around the turn, and BD Sun. It's been pretty keenly contested, the front spot. BD Sun wasn't contesting it early, then it joined in, then it drew to the lead. And crosses over, 2 in front of Ali Lindenning, though it hasn't quite crossed down yet, just about there now. That'll leave Southern Alps parked on the outside. 3 back the pegs is Tricky Rastus, and a length to My Air. The speed's back right off. The Great Redeemer's off around them 3 wide. Zarzoe's in the running line. Edwards to its inside from Sage Trouble, Girls and Boys, Zone Scarlet a crawl. And then came Sunny Glennis, Did You Bring the Beers? Alpine Sun, and a length away last of all is Lady Tanya. BD Sun is the leader with Jack Harrington by a length and a half on the Great Redeemer, who's trotted up to be 2nd. Ali Lindeni behind the speed 3rd, and Southern Alps to the 1-1. 3 back on the pegs is Tricky Rastus, and a length and a half to My Air. 4 back on the pegs is Edward, trailed down there by Sage Trouble. 1 to Zoe from Zone Scarlet, Girls and Boys. There's no further moves. Did You Bring the Beers as 4th last from Sunny Glennis as Girls and Boys eases out in front of it to go forward 3 wide. Alpine Sun 2nd last, and 2.5 to Lady Tanya. In the back, 1,000 metres to go. It's BD Sun by a length and a half on the trailing Ali Lindeni. The Great Redeemers, their head away 3rd, Tricky Rastus, 3 back the inside of Southern Alps. 3 wide is Zoe, 4 back on the pegs Edward. 3 wide and 1 back is Girls and Boys from My Air in the middle. Sunny Glennis is 3 wide from Sage Trouble. Next Zone Scarlet from Alpine Sun, Did You Bring the Beers? And tailed off is Lady Tanya. Running off the back, they have around 650 metres left to go, and the leader is still BD Sun. Margin is a length on the Great Redeemer, and Ali Lindeni will wait for the Yulhurst Hotel passing lane. 3 wide with the pink neck strap is Zoe. Southern Alps is 5th in the middle from Tricky Rastus. Girls and Boys is 3 wide and 1 back. Followed out there by Sunny Glennis from My Air in the middle. Then came Edward. Next is Zone Scarlet from Sage Trouble. BD Sun, the Great Redeemer. They turn with a head between them. Up there 3 wide a length away is Zoe. Ali Lindeni's getting an inside run. Southern Alps is following the Great Redeemer and now coming off its wheel. 150 to go. The Great Redeemer leads. Zoe. Ali Lindeni gets through. Southern Alps is coming right through the centre. My Air no room. The leader is Ali Lindeni. Southern Alps a neck away. Then Zoe and Sunny Glennis. Ali Lindeni's ahead in front. Southern Alps tries hard. Ali Lindeni running around but wins it. Ali Lindeni beats Southern Alps, Sunny Glennis. My Air 4th. Next in Zoe from the Great Redeemer, Edward, Sage Trouble. Then Tricky Rastus. Did You Bring the Beers? BD Sun, Zone Scarlet, Alpine Sun. And then Girls and Boys and Lady Tanya will be the last one in.